Hello and welcome back everyone to Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. I am Stacked Crooked, resuming from the end of Edo Castle. I just finished that first castle and now we're headed out of this first town. We were given the super pass, so now we can actually get through these guards. You'll see them in a second. Also, I'm headed to another silver fortune doll, except I have to actually wade through this water, which is a bit slow. The swimming is really slow, especially for Goemon and every character but Yae, but we haven't met her yet. We will. She's on the bottom right of my banners that I've created for this video. I'll actually see her probably in this episode, which is nice. But yes, here it is in this mysteriously floating platform. But whatever, I'm not gonna question it. And now my strength gauge is increased yet again. The good thing about this, I guess, fortune doll is that it puts us right in the way of where we're supposed to be going. So, for layout's sake, that's actually pretty convenient. And almost there! More floating platforms. This is amazing levitation technology. And here these guys are. Oh my god! That's the Lord's Super Pass! I like his reaction, like he's never seen one of these things before. He's never left these gates. He has no idea what's outside. And I like how everything is wooden, yet it made a lock sound. These guys say really funny things though. That's it for us! If only the title of this game was Starring Gatekeeper, rather than Starring Goemon. Then we'd have a lot more fun. Aw. And this guy. We'll just keep standing here until you clear the game. Kinda painful. Kinda depressing. Yeah, so they completely break the fourth wall and just point out how they're just gonna be standing there for the rest of the entirety of the game because their only purpose is really to stand in front of that gate. Whatever. I guess this cave is really unsettling because there's absolutely no music in it. And it's really, like, not threatening, really. There's just these generic enemies here. But it's just annoying. I think there's a slight echo effect on the audio, though. But, yeah, there is. So I guess that's a nice touch. I like these open fields, even though, some pretty poorly rendered flowers right here. It's just a flat texture. And you gotta climb this very rigid mountain. I like how these steps are just carved out. And, get out of here. Luckily, we are approaching the very best part of this entire game. It's gonna be ridiculous, it's gonna be awesome. Also one of the best songs in the game. It'll get you pumped. And eventually you'll be able to, you know, maybe you'll be able to sing along. But then again, you have to know Japanese. The cutscene should play shortly. You can see the building start to come into the draw distance. And there we go, cutscene. Giant, perfectly spherical explosion. Oh, and I like how the animation for that is it just sinks into the ground and like wiggles around a bit, and that's basically just it falling apart. Because they couldn't just render it exploding or chipping apart to pieces. Because that'd be probably too much for the time. Oh my! Run towards the wreckage. It's very charred. Giant magical shell. See this? It's the Triton shell that summons gigantic robot Impact. Wise Man had it. And so is this rubble all that remains of Wise Man's house? Ooh. Oh, this theme song again, and this weird dude. You're that weirdo from Edo Castle. They just call him a weirdo. And yes, now he's going to just... Wow, that was I didn't know he could hover like that. But he's just going to go into his giant robot, and we will do the same. Conveniently enough, the item we picked up like they said, summons impact, so enjoy this cutscene. It's ridiculous and amazing. Just soak it all in. You can actually rotate around his head in this scene here. It's pretty funny. Now, every time you go into Impact, this little intermediary scene occurs where you just scroll across these types of flat landscapes, and you have to destroy as many of these buildings and enemies as you possibly can. Because that translates to your fuel, and that's pretty much your life for the ensuing battle. And the theme plays in the background, which is awesome. That is the greatest melody or song in this entire game. It's hilarious. And I fell, damn it. Didn't time my jump well there. And what that does is it, I guess, eliminates your ability to collect or destroy buildings and enemies for a while, so you kind of want to avoid that. And these tall, yeah, actually, I didn't want to prove my point there, but those tall buildings can actually also knock you down. Usually I'm able to hit them though, I guess I just happen to be at the wrong part of the swinging animation for that to happen. Take out the bridges, because they'll trip you. I have no idea what these enemies are that are scrolling by us. These guys look like kites. And I fell again. Which is too bad. But you know what? Nearly full health. I doubt it'll be a problem anyway. And now... this thing. Wartime Kabuki Robot. Kashiwagi. I probably totally butchered that. And yes, this is the best part of this entire game. It's so fun. Oh god. Say you're just like in the cockpit of the giant robot Impact, and you get to fight the other giant robot. It's pretty badass. Just have to take him down. His health is at the top. Oh yeah, like 1,000 fist punch. Oh, and see when this bar is glowing? That means I can use the awesome, like, super cannon. Let me just punch him again, get him in position. Kick him. And... boom! Nailed him. It plays an awesome cutscene, and it's very satisfying. So the enemies have their own specific attacks, and I mean the landscape changes with each battle. My oil is, I guess, my life. My Ryu is the amount of like shots I have. Shots are convenient for, I guess, eliminating your opponent's projectiles. But yeah, the 1,000 Fist Slap, or whatever it is, I refer to it by many names. It's probably one of the best attacks, next to the Super Laser. I wonder if I can actually hit him out of this. Yes! Suck laser! All bosses have like an unblockable or uninterruptible attack. Save for the only way you can actually interrupt those attacks is with the super laser, so it's nice to have at that moment. At that moment especially. And I hope he doesn't try it again because I won't have a super laser. But now I will. Let's see what he does. I can just like reel him in. You can actually use your, I don't know what it is, kind of like a tow cable to reel them in. Oh, and I already killed him. I didn't get to finish him off with another super laser, which is too bad. This is actually probably one of the best explosion animations, so This is the best part of this game, and there's many more giant robot battles to come. So stay tuned for those. And his face is just... it's just so weird, but he's like always smiling so heavily like that. Oh, and in case you forgot which game I was playing, there it is. A logo. Oh yeah, a funny thing is that Impact, he's a giant robot, yet he's a movie star, and he's filming a movie in America. Good old America. I don't need to save yet, because we're actually, where we're headed, there will be another save point, so it would be a waste of time. And now we are approaching the next village in the game, where we'll, I guess, get some things done. It's probably features one of the most fetch questy experiences in this game. Oh, whatever. And introducing, finally, Yay! And so here we are meeting. Apparently Yai's backstory is she's actually part of like this super secret service for Japan, in charge of protecting the country and whatnot. So usually, because of how Goemon and Ibizumaru actually, I guess, take up the initiative to solve Japan's problems, they usually meet up with her. Oh, there's a narrator! In order to defend the peace of Japan, secret ninja agent Yae has begun to investigate the strange occurrences happening throughout Japan. They are thought to be caused by the mysterious Flake Gang. So yes, like we said, she's a secret operative. The Peach Mountain Shoguns. Oh, Goemon, with your jokes. But then again, Peach Mountain Shoguns isn't the most threatening name. So... I don't know what to say. I'm not too intimidated by them, if anything. Hey, so yes, now she is with us. She's very cool. Her sword is actually awesome because it doesn't make enemies explode, it actually cuts them in half, which is a nice touch. Makes a satisfying just cutting sound too. I'll probably get to show that off. Probably just stick to Goemon for a while, but you know what? That'll be this episode. That was short enough, and it just featured the giant robot battle, which was kick-ass. So I'll meet you here in Zazentown, and we'll progress from there. For now, I've been Stacked Crooked. This is me signing off. See you all next time.